Devin, what'd you think?
Benavidez is a monster. I fuck with Benavidez.
Who would you like to see him fight next?
Huh?
Who would you like to see him fight next?
Canelo, Benavidez. Both of them.
All right, what do you tell Jose Ramirez?
Get ready.
Hey, I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Hey, Trevor. What's up, man? Kevin Garcia with Fight Hype. What'd you think of the fight, man?
Man, tremendous fight. It was a great fight.
Listen, we still don't know who won. I mean, logic would tell you most people are going to have Benavidez winning this fight, but since we don't know yet, who do you think won the fight?
Benavidez. Yeah, he won it by decision. And then, that one knockdown, that was a knockdown. Then he had that point deducted. Morrell did.
Derek, what do you think of the fight?
I thought it was exciting. I thought it was exhilarating. I thought it was. I thought the fight was really good. I thought maybe if he threw more shots up the middle, he's probably gonna stop through body shots.
Yeah.
I got you right here.
Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. What do you think about the fight tonight, Benavidez versus Morrell?
Man, hell of a fight. Morrell's a hell of a fighter. Benavidez, hell of a fighter. And, proud of both guys going in there, giving the fans, a big fight. That's what it's about. The best fighting the best. Two guys who don't like each other, they get in there, they settle like men. What more could you ask for?
It was a great fight. And the fight was at 175, so you're at 168. Yeah. What fight do you think could, in 2020?
Take off your mic.
Sean Chantel. What? I'll do Sean, and then I'll do you. Okay? And then I'm going to go meet my daughter and her husband. All right? Yeah.
Sounds good.
Jim, I know you just wrapped up a long night on ppv.com calling the action.
That shit real short. She's not in the rooms when they sending offers. I know what the offer they sent me, and guess what? If they gonna pay me less from the first time I fought her, ain't no fight. You gonna pay me my money? Because guess what? I'm undisputed, the one and only, the bomb. So you gonna have to come with respect. And she already know what time it is. She love me though, for real. I think Clarissa is gonna dominate. I think Perkins is a great opponent. She's solid, but Clarissa's in Flint. She's in her own. It's always good. I think I would love to see a rematch. I think it was a great fight. I think a lot of people probably underestimated Morrell, but Benavidez showed out, and we just have to see what's next.
Speaking of underestimating Morrell, 118 no weight. Do you think that scorecard was a little too far out?
It's boxing. It's boxing. That's all I can say to that.
Alicia, listen, the other day I talked to Michaela, man. I got to ask you. She said she sent you a contract.
Man, listen, let me see.
End of the day, toward the end of the fight, Morrell, with his straight-ahead attack, finally got to him and scored what I would call a flash knockdown. I don't know if Benavidez had already put his clubs back in the bag at that moment and was counting the money from a clear win. But, at the end of the day, Morrell showed some of his talent and his potential. There's one thing that Morrell should learn from the fight tonight. It is that you have to throw body punches to be the best you can be in this sport, and particularly in the way that we fight here in the United States. I went into the 10th round saying on ppv.com that I didn't think I had seen Morrell land a single significant body punch in the fight to that point. And Benavidez was constantly hammering with body shots to go along with the roundhouse shots upstairs.
I mean, bro, Benavidez' pressure was strong, man. Good fight, real good fight.
Rolly, we got to talk about True, Rolly. Rolly versus Ryan. Talk to us about it. This fight, how'd it come about? What should we expect? What up, man?
Being that he's suing, Ryan, and I mean, Ryan did test positive. I mean, is it fair that he's getting the scrutiny that he's getting, like you said?
Well, as a competitor, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the way Devin went about it, but I get it at the same time. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, man, it's up to Devin. Devin. I get it. I get why he went the route that he did. At the end of the day, don't nobody want their zero taken. Especially with somebody cheating, whatever the case might be.
What is your opinion on the point deducted from Morrell? Did you think that was the right decision by the ref, or do you think that he landed a punch, at an awkward time?
I thought it canceled out well. I didn't think it was a knockdown, but it didn't really hurt Benavidez. And then, I think Morrell was just defending himself. Benavidez threw a few shots after the bell, so Morrell just reciprocated that.
168 pounds. What's next for you, Trevor?
Man.
This was a tense fight from the start. Did anything surprise you in that tonight?
Not really, because I prepared for everything. I knew he was a great fighter, so I had to get on my P's and Q's. Head movement was good, defense was good. To be honest, I thought he was going to hit harder, but he didn't.
The fight got a little bit chippy in the second half, including in round 11.
Output fights that we used to. Good to see you. Yeah. Good fight tonight.
Yeah, it was. Did you see my fight?
I got here late, so I missed it, but I'm sure you did today.
I did.
You smiling,
8-0.
Yeah, you smiling, so I know you won. Who?
This was a tense fight from the start. Did anything surprise you in that tonight?
Not really, because I prepared for everything. I knew he was a great fighter, so I had to get on my P's and Q's. Head movement was good, defense was good. To be honest, I thought he was going to hit harder, but he didn't.
The fight got a little bit chippy in the second half, including in round 11 when he hit you after the bell was deducted a point. How hurt were you by that shot?
It wasn't really hurt, but it was after the bell, you know what I mean? But that was a little bullshit-ass knockdown, though. The motherfucker.
We got in there, we settled it like men, and that's what it's about. So, tip my hat to Mr. David Benavidez, another great win, another great performance, and he gets more experience that he can carry to the next fight. Well, yeah, we got a Charlo fight, a Lingo fight, a Leah fight, Canelo rematch. You guys know I'm down the road.
Terence Crawford shared his thoughts after watching David Benavidez put on an impressive performance against David Morrell, the undisputed welterweight champion, who is contemplating a move up in weight to face Canelo Alvarez in September, was asked about Benavidez's performance and potential future matchups. Benavidez is an exceptional fighter, and he deserves credit, Crawford said, reflecting on the key moments of the fight. He displayed remarkable skill and composure throughout. Morrell is no pushover, but Benavidez made him appear average. That was a statement victory. When asked if David Benavidez could be a potential opponent for him after his fight with Canelo, Crawford didn't dismiss the idea. "We'll have to wait and see," he said. "After the Canelo fight, I'll have a better understanding of where I stand at this weight, but you can't completely overlook Benavidez. The guy's a real challenge." Jose Benavidez Sr., the father and trainer of David, was excited about his son's victory and quickly addressed pre-fight discussions. "They acted like we were afraid, like we weren't prepared," he said with a grin, shaking his head. "They called us robotic, flat-footed, predictable. But I think my son just proved he's the most dangerous fighter in the division." He broke down Morrell, round by round, and never gave him a moment to recover. In the lead-up to the fight, there was a lot of trash talk between both camps during the final press conference. Tensions escalated when Morrell's team accused Benavidez of being one-dimensional. However, on fight night, Benavidez silenced all the critics from the opening bell. He controlled the pace, moving forward with relentless pressure, cutting off the ring, and landing sharp combinations that left Morrell visibly struggling. Benavidez showcased that he was far from predictable, proving his skill and versatility inside the ring.
Morrell has not had resistance. His fight with Hot Rod, that was a different kind of resistance. That was the resistance of somebody staying away from you, you know what I mean? And him not being able to catch up to him. With Benavidez can bang with him. He's just as fast, he can box.
Scared. Hi, puppy.
Benavidez! You're not confident, Benavidez.